Sometimes the greatest threat to your brain is the one you can't feel at all. Imagine your arteries, those narrow, winding highways carrying oxygen-rich blood, gradually becoming stiff and clogged over the years. This doesn't happen overnight. It is silent, creeping, and for a long while, invisible. For many people over 60, symptoms like high blood pressure, tingling in your hands or feet, or that persistent chill in your fingertips aren't simply random aspects of aging. They can be your body's subtle way of saying, hey, something is blocking the flow. The actual problem is, those blockages can increase the risk of a stroke or memory decline without you even noticing it. But here is the good news. You have more control than you might think. With only a few simple adjustments to what you eat and drink daily, you can help your arteries remain clear, your blood move freely, and your brain stay sharp. No extreme diets, no complex routines, just real food in the correct amounts at the right time. In this video, I'm going to share 7 common foods and 1 special morning beverage, all backed by solid science that can gently sweep your arteries clean and safeguard your brain. Some are likely already sitting in your kitchen right now. Before we jump in, type a 1 in the comments if you are ready to learn something new for your health, or a 0 if you feel you've heard it all before. Let us start with our first one. It comes directly from the ocean and tastes just as good as it is potent: salmon. One of the ocean's most potent gifts to your health. This fish is not just delicious, it is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats that scientists have been researching for decades. In fact, studies from the American Heart Association show that omega-3 sick and lower triglyceride levels reduce inflammation in your blood vessels and even stop platelets from clumping together into hazardous blood clots. Your brain is like a high-performance engine, and omega-3 sicans are the premium oil that keeps all its gears turning smoothly. Without them, things can begin to stiffen, slow down, and operate less efficiently over time. But when you give your body what it requires, you are helping maintain the flexibility of your arteries and supporting sharper thinking, improved memory, and a reduced risk of stroke. Now, not all fish are made equal. Salmon, particularly wild-caught varieties from places like Alaska, are some of the richest sources of these fats, without the high mercury levels you could find in certain larger fish. And the best part is, it's incredibly versatile. You can steam it, bake it, or even grill it. Just avoid deep frying or drenching it in overly processed sauces, as that can negate some of the benefits. The sweet spot is around 2 to 3 servings a week, each about the size of your palm. Pair it with fresh greens, roasted vegetables, or even a squeeze of lemon for a pop of flavor without the added sodium. And speaking of which, our next food isn't from the sea at all. It is a vibrant jewel-like fruit that works wonders for your arteries in a totally different way. Pomegranate, nature's small treasure chest for your arteries. When you break open this fruit, those ruby red seeds aren't simply beautiful, they are bursting with polyphenols and anthocyanins, 2 potent plant compounds that have a very special function. According to studies published in the Atherosclerosis Journal, pomegranate juice can actually boost nitric oxide production in the body. Why is that significant? Because nitric oxide acts like a natural relaxant for your blood vessels. It helps them open wider so blood can flow more freely to your brain. Imagine your arteries are like a garden hose. Over time, if that hose gets stiff or clogged, water cannot flow well. Pomegranate works like warm water, loosening that stiffness and allowing circulation to improve. And the benefits do not stop there. The antioxidants in pomegranate seeds also combat oxidative stress, a process that damages your cells and contributes to the buildup of plaque inside your arteries. By slowing down that damage, you are giving your blood vessels a longer, healthier life. One fascinating experiment at the Technion Israel Institute of Technology found that people who drank pure pomegranate juice daily for just 1 year reduced the thickness of their carotid artery walls by up to 30%. That is not a small change. That is a significant improvement that could directly lower the risk of stroke. Enjoying pomegranate is easy. You can eat the seeds fresh, toss them into salads for a pop of flavor, or blend them into a smoothie. Drinking pure pomegranate juice is another option. Just be sure it's 100% juice with no added sugars, because extra sugar can work against the very benefits you are aiming for. And here is a tip. If peeling a pomegranate seems like too much work, try the water bowl method. Cut it in half, submerge it in a bowl of water, and gently loosen the seeds. The pith will float, and the seeds will sink, making the process quick and mess-free. Next, we are moving into the world of leafy greens, and I will introduce you to one that's not as well known as spinach, but it has an impressive capacity to keep your blood vessels happy. Arugula may not be the first leafy green that comes to mind, but this peppery little leaf is a silent powerhouse for your arteries and brain. Unlike lettuce or iceberg greens, arugula is naturally rich in dietary nitrates, which are compounds your body converts into nitric oxide. It helps them relax, widen, and carry more oxygen-rich blood to your brain, which can lead to sharper focus, better memory, and a reduced risk of stroke. Researchers at the University of Exeter found that consuming nitrate-rich vegetables, like arugula, can lower blood pressure in just a few hours. But that is not all arugula offers. It is also packed with vitamin K, which plays a vital role in preventing calcium buildup inside your arteries. You can think of vitamin K as the traffic director that keeps calcium where it belongs in your bones, not in your blood vessels. Plus, the folate in arugula helps reduce homocysteine, an amino acid linked to artery damage when its levels get too high. One of the simplest ways to enjoy arugula is raw in a fresh salad, where its peppery bite adds some excitement to the plate. You can toss it with olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and perhaps some cherry tomatoes for a quick brain-boosting side dish. If you prefer warm meals, a quick sauté in garlic and olive oil can mellow out its flavor without destroying its nutrients. A quick tip: arugula's flavor is most potent when fresh, so buy it in small batches and use it within a couple of days. Pairing it with nitrate-rich beets or citrus fruits can amplify its artery opening effects. Next, we are heading into the creamy, rich world of a fruit that is not only delicious but also a master at lowering bad cholesterol and relieving the pressure on your arteries. Avocado is not just the darling of trendy brunch menus, it is a genuine ally for your arteries and brain health. This creamy fruit is rich in monounsaturated fatty acids, or MUFAs, which are known for their ability to lower LDL cholesterol, the kind that clogs arteries, and raise HDL cholesterol, the kind that helps clear them. When LDL levels drop and HDL rises, your blood can flow more freely, delivering a steady stream of oxygen and nutrients to your brain. Avocados are also loaded with potassium, an essential mineral that helps balance sodium levels in your body. Too much sodium can cause blood pressure to climb, putting extra strain on your blood vessels. Potassium acts like a counterbalance, relaxing the vessel walls and easing that pressure. The vitamin E in avocados also plays a protective role, acting as an antioxidant that reduces oxidative stress in your blood vessels. Less oxidative stress means less inflammation, and less inflammation means arteries that remain flexible and resilient over time. Adding avocado to your meals is nearly effortless. Slice it onto whole grain toast, mash it into guacamole, or blend it into a smoothie for a silky texture without using dairy. For a savory side dish, mix avocado cubes with fresh tomatoes, onions, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. If you are aiming to cut down on less healthy fats, try using mashed avocado instead of mayonnaise in sandwiches. It provides creaminess without the artery-clogging downside. One important tip: because avocados are calorie-dense, moderation is key. Half an avocado a day is plenty to reap the benefits without overdoing it. And remember to choose ripe fruit that yields slightly when you press it. Underripe avocados can be bitter and lack that buttery texture we all love. Next, we will move on to a tiny seed that packs an enormous punch for your arteries, one that proves good things truly do come in small packages. Chia seeds might be tiny, but when it comes to protecting your arteries and nourishing your brain, they are nothing short of mighty. Each seed is filled with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Beyond their healthy fats, chia seeds are rich in soluble fiber. This kind of fiber acts like a sponge in your digestive system, soaking up extra cholesterol and carrying it out of the body before it can lodge itself in your artery walls. Studies published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism have shown that diets high in soluble fiber can lower LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, both key factors in plaque buildup. Chia seeds also bring vitamin E to the table, another antioxidant warrior that protects your arteries from oxidative stress and inflammation. This triple action, lowering bad fats, protecting against oxidation and reducing inflammation, makes chia seeds a stealthy yet potent tool in your daily routine. The fun part about chia seeds is how simple they are to use. Stir them into your oatmeal or yogurt, sprinkle them over salads, or mix them into smoothies for a nutrient boost without altering the flavor much. When soaked in liquid, chia seeds swell into a gel-like consistency, which can be used to make chia pudding, a tasty fiber-packed dessert or snack. You can even use that gel as an egg replacement in baking, making your recipes friendlier to both your arteries and your brain. One practical tip: since chia seeds absorb a lot of water, it's best to let them soak prior to eating. This not only makes them easier to digest, but also helps your body absorb their nutrients more effectively. A simple ratio is 1 teaspoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water, left for about 15 minutes. Next, we will switch gears to a liquid gold from the Mediterranean that has been cherished for centuries, not just for its flavor, but for its proven capacity to fight inflammation and help dissolve artery-clogging plaque. Extra virgin olive oil, often called liquid golds in the Mediterranean, isn't just a kitchen staple, it's a proven protector of your arteries and brain. Unlike refined oils, extra virgin olive oil is extracted without heat or chemicals, which means it retains a treasure trove of polyphenols. These potent antioxidants work to calm inflammation in your blood vessels and shield them from oxidative damage, both of which are critical to preventing the buildup of arterial plaque. One landmark study, the PRIDM trial from Spain, followed thousands of older adults at high cardiovascular risk. Those who consumed a Mediterranean diet rich in extra virgin olive oil had significantly lower rates of stroke compared to those on a low-fat diet. Researchers believe the combination of healthy monounsaturated fats and polyphenols helps dissolve existing plaque and stops new deposits from forming. Think of it this way: where unhealthy fats can clog and harden your arteries, the fats in olive oil act like a gentle lubricant, keeping those vessels flexible so blood can flow freely to your brain. And when blood flow improves, your brain receives more oxygen and nutrients, which supports better memory, sharper thinking, and long-term cognitive health. Using extra virgin olive oil in your daily cooking is simple. Drizzle it over fresh salads, mix it into dips, or use it to sauté vegetables at low to medium heat. Avoid using it for deep frying, as high temperatures can break down its beneficial compounds. A tablespoon or 2 per day is sufficient to enjoy the health benefits without adding extra calories. To ensure you're getting the real deal, look for bottles labeled extra virgin with a harvest date, and preferably stored in dark glass to protect the oil from light damage. Good olive oil should have a fresh, slightly peppery flavor, a sign of those antioxidant polyphenols at work. Now, from the smooth richness of olive oil, we are turning up the heat with a spice that doesn't just wake up your taste buds, it wakes up your circulation in the most energizing way imaginable. Cayenne pepper isn't only for those who love spicy food, it's a natural circulation booster with science-backed benefits for your arteries and your brain. Its fiery kick comes from capsaicin, a compound that does more than just make your tongue tingle. Capsaicin works directly on your blood vessels, helping them relax and widen, which improves blood flow and delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your brain. That means better alertness, sharper thinking, and a lower risk of the clots that can lead to a stroke. Studies in the Journal of Clinical Investigation have shown that capsaicin activates certain receptors in blood vessel walls, triggering the release of nitric oxide, the same powerful molecule we discussed with pomegranate and arugula. Nitric oxide keeps your arteries flexible and less susceptible to dangerous blockages. On top of that, cayenne pepper's anti-inflammatory properties help soothe chronic irritation in the vessel walls, slowing down the plaque buildup process. There is also evidence that cayenne pepper can help lower blood pressure by improving the elasticity of your arteries. Plus, the spice can slightly increase your metabolism, which may support healthy weight management, a big factor in keeping your arteries clear. Adding cayenne pepper to your diet does not require turning every meal into a firestorm. A pinch can be sprinkled over soups, stews, eggs, or even roasted vegetables to give them a subtle heat. If you enjoy smoothies, a tiny dash of cayenne and a citrus or pineapple blend can be surprisingly invigorating. One word of caution: if you are new to spicy foods, Start small. Too much heat too soon can bother your stomach. Gradually build up your tolerance, and your body and your arteries will thank you for it. And now, after this burst of heat, we will cool things down with a refreshing morning drink that combines 3 potent ingredients to detoxify, improve circulation, and set the tone for a day of clear, energized thinking. Imagine beginning your morning with a drink that not only wakes you up but also gets your blood flowing, reduces inflammation, and supports clean, flexible arteries all at once. That is precisely what you get with a simple mix of lemon, ginger, and turmeric. Each ingredient plays its own special part, but together they create a powerhouse for your brain and arteries. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, a potent antioxidant that helps protect artery walls from oxidative damage and strengthens the collagen in blood vessels, making them more resilient. It also supports healthy cholesterol levels by reducing LDL oxidation, a crucial step in preventing plaque buildup. Ginger adds a warming kick and comes packed with compounds like gingerol and shogal, which have been shown in studies to reduce blood clot formation and calm inflammation in the vessel walls. Improved circulation means your brain receives a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients, helping you feel more alert and focused. Turmeric brings in curcumin, its bright yellow anti-inflammatory superstar. Research from the American Journal of Cardiology suggests that curcumin can help prevent the narrowing of arteries after certain heart procedures. It also supports the breakdown of excess fats in the blood, further lowering the risk of blockages. Making this drink is simple. In a mug of warm water, about 200 milliliters, squeeze half a fresh lemon. Add a teaspoon of grated ginger and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, or fresh turmeric if you have it. Stir well, and if you'd like, add a pinch of black pepper. It boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2000%. Drink it first thing in the morning or before light exercise to give your circulation a boost. This combination works best when enjoyed daily, but the key is consistency. Over time you might notice improved energy, warmer hands and feet, and even clearer thinking. It is a gentle ritual that nourishes your arteries from the inside out. With this drink we wrap up our list of 7 foods and 1 powerful beverage, all supported by science that can help keep your arteries clean and your brain sharp. But before we finish, let us pull everything together in a warm, motivating close. So there you have it. Simple, delicious options that can do wonders for your arteries and keep your brain sharp. You do not need a complete diet overhaul, just small, consistent adjustments that build up over time. Each meal becomes a chance to protect your health, to keep your blood flowing smoothly, and to support a clearer, more vibrant mind. Think of it as a daily gift to your future self. If you found even one idea here that you're excited to try, that is a step in the right direction. Take care of your arteries and they will take care of you for years to come. Stay curious, stay hopeful, and I will see you in the next video.